Hi everybody, welcome to Dancingluna Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Aries, and so we're just going to see what comes through for you, Aries. Not about anything directed towards love or finance. We're just going to see what comes through. What's going on for my Aries people? Going to shuffle one more time and then we'll get into the cards. And again, this is for Aries. Okay, Aries, what's going on for my Aries people right now? Okay, Aries, it looks like you might be pretty focused on like your success right now. Oh, this is nice. Okay. So it's like so it looks like you're in a time of like being focused right now on what your success is, right? And maybe that's been kind of cloudy for you, like a space where maybe your brain has kind of been like, I don't know which way to go. Like, where is my success? Here, there, and under what cup? Like, what cup do I choose? But then on top of that, you've got clarity. So you've got a whole King of Swords here. So this is sort of like, maybe you've been like navigating and trying to figure out, I don't know if this is love or money. I don't know. There's no cups out here. So I would say this is just sort of like on your success in general, Aries. But this looks like the real focus is on victory and success and what that looks like for you. And again, like it may have been sort of cloudy for you, like really cloudy, like not knowing which way to go, which thing to choose, which path to choose. But then you've got, it's like you hit this moment of like clarity. King of Swords can be like a kind of in a lot of decks, he comes across as like sitting there sort of calm and in his power, but he knows what he's doing. This is like you knowing what you're doing. It's almost like you have found the balance. You found the balance between your head and heart, and it just seems like you kind of know what direction you're going in. I would say whatever direction you end up choosing, if you haven't chosen yet, or it could, I don't know what your timeline is or what your story is, but you may have like chosen a path, and whatever that path is, it's leading you to success. It's nice. You've got a Six of Wands on top of a Six of Pentacles. This can speak of coming into money, right? So if you've been working on a project or you've been working on your career and like figuring that whole path out to success, I think you're definitely headed in the right direction, because Six of Pentacles can be, it can be an inheritance. It can be a windfall of money, but it can also just mean like getting stability and balance with your money. Let's see. Why is Knight of Wands here? Yeah, this is you like finding your passion. I don't know. Maybe you have like found a way to integrate your passion into the way that you make money. But I don't feel like you're doing this on your own. You may be collaborating with someone else. I don't know if you're have come into a position of at work of like collaborating with someone else, and this has like brought some success, some clarity. Or if maybe you are doing a project or a business of your own, but this would not be alone. This would be where you collaborate with others to find success. Like this guy's standing at a drawing board and he's working on blueprints, right? So this is like collaboration with others in finding the path to doing something successfully. I will just say again, with the Six of Pentacles here, whatever it is, it has abundance behind it. So this is a good track, whatever you're on. If you're wondering if you've made a right choice as you've gotten clarity, I would say yes. You've got Temperance here. There's like divinity driving this choice. that you've had to make. And I would say that you, whatever it is, if you haven't chosen yet, I would say trust trust yourself. Also, maybe if you haven't made a choice yet, there's advice here to collaborate on it, like talk about it with others to come up with the best plan. But you will inevitably, you will be making the right choice. You will be making the right choice. I think whatever this is, that like whatever path you're choosing is going to bring you to a place where you can finally kind of recover and recuperate and relax and rest. But I want to see, oh, that just fell right out. King of Wands. Let's see, get one more card. Okay, this just really wants to be out here. Chariot, yes. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this choice is bringing you to a place where you can finally like take a deep breath and relax and like recover from whatever this, I think making this choice for you might have been hard, Aries. It might have had you in confusion and had you a little bit stressed out, but I think like once you have found, if you haven't yet, or if you have, I think that once there's clarity, it's like boom, everything starts to smooth sail. And you can finally relax and take a deep breath, and that's going to just feel really good to you. And you have the Chariot rounding out this here. So this is like forward momentum. There's passion here. There's a lot of fire behind this. I almost feel like this is you finally getting to do what you love, if that makes sense. And again, this is a general reading, so this won't resonate with every Aries out there, but this is for somebody out there. So take what you need and leave the rest. But I feel like you have somehow managed to find the path, or you're working on finding the path to be able to incorporate what you love into sort of how into your finance, if that makes sense. And I feel like there's a lot of like satisfaction in that, right? There's a lot of like passion in whatever it is that you're doing, and it's like something that makes you feel restored. It's something that makes you feel a sense of recovering, maybe recovering pieces of yourself, parts of yourself that felt a little scattered for a while, but you've just got forward momentum. It's like you're at the helm, you're like driving this thing, and you are just like on your way, and there's momentum. And with the Six of Pentacles here and the Chariot card here, I'm loving this. This is just like boom, like on the road and just heading right towards like success. And yeah, this is amazing, Aries. Like I don't know what's going on for you right now, but it looks really good. I'm getting the heavy hit that this is something to do with career, you know, or what you do for a living. That's really, really, really tapping in. So I don't see anything about love there, but we'll see. I'm gonna look at what's coming up around the bend in the near future. What's coming up for my Aries? What is coming up for my Aries people? Just gonna go one more time so we can get a nice clean reading. What's coming up in the near future for my Aries people? Okay, why is the Lover's card here? I'm just gonna get some clarity so I can kind of get a gauge on why this is popping up. You know, Aries, it's just almost like things are like just coming into the zone for you. There is some advice here, so let's go over that. So this is just more of like you getting a clear vision of what it is that you want to do. This is sort of like crystal clarity. Well, and while Two of Wands is sort of like sitting still and not yet taking action, that moves into the Fool. So this is about like getting that crystal clarity on what it is that you want to do, coming out of that Seven of Cups, sort of not being able to choose energy. This is where, like, see, there's a whole like light orb above this person's head, and they've got total balance around them. And so this is someone who's like, this is the vision, this is what I'm gonna do. And this, so where this is sort of the planning phase, it kind of moves into the Fool card, where you're diving off the edge and leaping into it. You're letting go of the fear of outcomes, and you've made a decision, and this is sort of like, okay, I'm doing this, and I'm just gonna leap right into it. So that's really beautiful. And then Queen of Wands is like, you know, this is a really capable queen. So this is sort of where I see you being very capable. She's got like 8 hands in this card, in this deck. And so this is someone who is got a lot of passion behind what they're doing, but also is super capable. She's got so many hands that she's just got ability to do whatever it is that she wants to do. So this just feels to me like whatever path you end up choosing and where you get your clarity, you have the ability of total ability, capability. This is like I don't know why, but in this deck, this queen always comes up to me as like ability to multitask. Like you will be able to handle all the things that are being thrown at you. So this is really beautiful too. But I would say there's some caution here on a couple of different ends. So Five of Swords, sorry, is sometimes a win at all costs type of mentality. Let's get some clarity and see why these 2 cards are here. Oh, wow. Huh. Okay, this is interesting. Let me just sort of assess this. Okay, why is 4 of Pentacles here? Okay, all right. So, you know, 5 of Swords, let's just start there. This can be like a win at all costs energy. So I would say this is a message to be mindful, to just keep things balanced. And like this is a person who's got all the swords, right? And they've won something, but they're not super like, nobody's happy after this conflict. So this is like conflict where there's been a win, but it's been like a win at all costs kind of thing, where it's not a very satisfying victory. So this is kind of, there's caution here to just be mindful of being considerate of other people's feelings. And I don't know, it's possible that you might have someone around you with this 2 of Cups on top of here who is like a win at all costs type of person. This is really interesting that these 2 are coming up together. I don't know, Aries, if you have a choice in front of you when it comes to love, but there's a lot of duality here. There's a lot of duality here. So this is kind of shifting into a different realm than what we were talking about before. I'm just getting the heavy hit that like you might have like a couple of things in front of you when it comes to love. Yeah, it looks like there's like there's a harmonious union here, and then there's a person who's a win at all cost person. So pay attention for this. If you're dealing with like a couple of love options or a couple of people in your life that you're trying to figure things out about, this doesn't feel very career oriented to me. This is like watch out for this person. This is a person who isn't very careful about other people's feelings, doesn't have a lot of compassion for other people's feelings when it comes to arguing. This would be a person who sort of like tells you that their ideas are always right and that they don't really consider any of your ideas. So if you have this type of energy around you, watch out for it. And like I don't really engage with 5 of Swords type of people, but then there's also this 2 of Cups here, which is like a harmonious, and you've got Lovers here. So I just feel like there's a heavy tap in of something, and I'll explain it as we go through the cards, but it's like there's a desire here to hold on to something, right? But there's also a need to leave something behind. So, and I think to me, this is like coming across as 2 different people, almost like there's a choice here. And again, this won't be for every Aries, right? But I feel like there is a choice to be made here, and you've got like one path that could be like harmonious and beautiful, and then the other path is like this sort of person who always needs to be right. It may be that you have someone from your past that you have a real desire to hold on to, but that you need to you need to kind of put it down because it doesn't really work, because this is a sort of conflict oriented person, right? But you've got this like Two of Cups landing right on top, which to me is like speaking on, this is like a different path. This is a different path. This is talking about leaving something behind that you've had a real desire to hold on to. This may be something that's been really hard for you to let go of, because this Eight of Cups guy is like, he's leaving these 8 cups behind. And there was a lot of love in these 8 cups, but he's turning his back on it and leaving it behind because it doesn't work anymore. But he's heading right towards his 9 of Cups. And what's really interesting is that this 6 of Swords talks about leaving something behind that was painful to leave behind, but that like heading towards your ships coming in, right? And then what's under that is the Lover's card. So I just feel like there is some love peeking in here. Like this bottom just feels very much to do with the relationship aspect. I feel like there's something that needs to be put down here, where there's a desire to really hold on to it, and it's something that's really hard to put down because, and then the reason I'm saying there's a need to put it behind is because there's a Two of Cups and a Lover's card here. There's some type of choice to be made, but it's like, if you can put down the things that are hard to put down, that you hold on to, because there's a lot of there's a history there that's hard to put down and let go of, right? But I would say, like, if you're able to put that down and move away from it because it hasn't been working, probably this feels like old energy to me, like something that hasn't been working for a long time. That there is this beauty in front of you. Once you close that chapter and put that down, you've got your 9 of Cups right in front of you when you walk away from this 8 of Cups. And this is walking away. This is like getting in your boat and sort of sailing away. It's heavy, it's hard, it's tough to put down. But at the end of that is this big light orb around a ship. So this is like, once you put this down, your ships are coming in. And what's in the ships? The Lover's card, the soulmate union, divine union, 2 of Cups, divine union. Beautiful, like soulmate energy coming in. But I really feel like there's someone who's a win at all costs type of person that needs to be kind of the chapter needs to be closed on it and put behind, for you to be able to move into this beautiful big new ship, if that makes sense, Aries. So yeah, I feel like there's a couple different things going on in your life right now. You know, it is what it is. Again, this won't resonate with everybody, but this is a message that somebody needed to hear today. So that is just fine with me if this reading helps one single human being. So that's your reading, Aries. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if it didn't, then you can always watch your sun, moon, and rising for more resonance. And I just want to thank you so much for coming out and receiving this reading today. I appreciate your support. All right, take care, Aries.